What's up, my creative friends? Welcome back to Lady Ash TV. This is Lady Ash, and today I am bringing you another business landscape video in the series called Your Business in Bloom, 10 ways to develop the confidence to believe in your business. Do you know deep down in your guts that your business is going to be successful? Do you have the confidence that all the work that you're going to put into this business, that you're going to reap the reward? If you have any questions about those two statements, then you're in the right. So let me tell you a little story, how I got started in my business. So I have a full-time job, and I was in a very bad place, and I was quite depressed, and I decided to start painting more. And I had a friend who was a really art mentor to me, and he encouraged me to paint and to share and to paint and to share, and pretty soon I was selling my artwork. And then my business grew into paint and sip and vision boards and all the wonderful tools that I use art to do to bring across a business message. And I just really had to just believe in myself. I really had to know that what I'm doing is making a difference. When I started my stress management using Doodle Session, I started out at UWI at Irving Hall. And I remember my first session, I had a number of students signing up for, and it was just awesome. We had incense, we had candles, and we prayed, and persons were just asked to create and to doodle from that space. At the end of the session, I was asked to read up the art. Now, of course, I don't know anything about reading up art, but I do understand doodles, and sometimes they speak to you. And I was in a kind of a space that day, and so I went along with it. You know, I started sharing with the kids what I saw in their art and what I think it meant. And I had persons crying. I had persons just in disbelief that I could actually understand what they have done and resonate with it to the point where I could tell them specific things. I was a bit scared too, because I was like, oh my God, what is this? I don't know anything about this. But it's just confirmation to me that my stress management using Doodle Session is really what Jamaica needs. It's really what our young people need. It is really what will help persons to cope in the very difficult challenges that they have and the very difficult times that they have. And so I have used doodles today to resonate with you a bit. I use watercolor to paint the blooms, and I just use black outlines to bring them up. So I know that I'm doing the right thing. I know that I'm in the right place. I know that my art is touching the right people. And so I am just so confident. I am just so happy. I'm just so pleased that I'm listening to my calling and I'm doing what I'm asked to do. So you can do the same too. And so here I am, just to encourage you now with these strategies to help you to be a better human being and to show up in this world differently. You have to have the confidence to know that your business is going to impact the world, and it is going to bring you the financial rewards that you need. You have to believe this. You have to believe this. So the first thing is you have to believe in yourself. You have to develop positive self-attitude. You have to build up a positive self-concept. Now, so for some persons, this is extremely hard to do. I remember when I had to stand in front of the mirror and talk to myself. And I used to tell myself all the beautiful and wonderful things that I needed to hear, because chances are I will go throughout the day without a hug and without a positive word being said to me. So I had to ensure that I have that. And so I started believing in myself. I started believing in my business. And one of the tools that I've used is a vision board that has helped me to see my business in action, to see the manifestation, to see the end results. And that for me made all the difference in my self-confidence. The thing you need to have is a clear plan. You need to have a clear strategy of what you're doing, how you're doing it, when you're doing it, and who you're doing it for. And when you are clear about this plan, then you are well on your way. I plan for my business every day. I set 3 to 5 small micro goals and I work towards them every day. And so that is why my business keeps growing. The next thing is you have to know that anything is possible. Sometimes you start out with a business idea and then you have COVID-19 and then your business idea morphed into something else. You have to know that anything is possible. You gotta know that things will change and you just have to be flexible and know that you are going to go with the tides and just revamp and restart and renew your business ideas, but you're not going to give up because this is what you were called to do. The next thing, number 4, is to work hard, and that is not a cliche. You literally have to give up time, things, and people in order to move your business to the next level, in order to believe in your business. You have to shut out the negative self-talk. You have to shut out the negative people who are talking you down. You have to ignore that inner voice that says, there's so many people doing that already. Yeah, and just focus and believe that what you're doing is different and it's going to make an impact on somebody's life. The next thing you need to do is do not strive for perfection. Don't wait until you have the right amount of money, the right equipment, the right products, the right tools. Just start where you are, and then you will grow, and then you will see things differently, and things will just fall into place. But you just have to start. So don't strive for perfection. Just get going. The next thing is to take thoughtful risks. Now, everything that you do is a risk. You may give up all this time to start this business and then it doesn't manifest or materialize the way you think it is. It's a risk, but it's a risk that you are willing to take. So think about it and ask yourself, is this worth my time? Is the investment worth? Do I have this money? If I lose all the money that I put in the business, would I be okay with that? And if you are, that's when you start your business. But you have to be okay with taking a risk on you. It's your business, it's your idea. If you give up on you and you don't believe in what you're doing, nobody out there will buy into your idea. Nobody will believe in what you're doing. So you need to get focused. You need to believe. You need to think through the risk and say, yes, it's worth it. Now, if you have this grand big idea for a business, you're not going to be a multinational in a few months. So what you need to do is implement your business in phases. You scale your business. So you start out small and then you keep adding value or adding products to the solution that you have put on the table as you go along. And when you do that, you realize that your products completely change over time. Now you hear so many stories of persons who started out, for example, a YouTube channel to do X and they end up doing Y. Because guess what? After looking at the response of the viewers, they realize that persons like a particular type of content, or persons like the way you do things a particular way, and it resonates with them. Are you going to not do that? Of course not. You're going to do what the customer wants, and so your business will grow in that direction. So you have to be willing to implement in phases and know that you can't get everything done all at once. So you have to strive for growth. What you need is growth. So just strive for 1%. I'm going to do 1% more today than I did yesterday. I'm going to do 1% more tomorrow than I did the day before. Just try and improve 1% in the business as you go along. So spend more time. So you say, okay, I'm going to spend an extra 10 minutes. Normally you say, okay, I'm going to spend an extra 20 minutes. Keep stretching yourself, keep pushing forward, because without striving for growth, you're going to stagnate. So that's why it's important to at least 2 goals, at least 3 to 5 goals actually, every single day that you need to execute in your business. Now sometimes you won't get all 5 done if you have 5, or if you have 3 you probably will get 2 done, but at least you're doing something. You're clear about what you want, you're working towards it, and you are making strides. So that is really what is most important. Then the next step, or the next thing you need to think about, is asking for help. Ask for help. There are people out there who can help you. There are other YouTubers, there are persons out there who have businesses that can give you advice. You can sign up for mentorship programs, you can join a business club. I have a business club called the E-Business Lounge. You can check that out, and it's an exclusive membership club that will give you all the business tools that you need to have the confidence in your business and to believe in what you're doing. And my club is geared towards helping persons to be confident, motivated. So of course I'll teach you how to do things, but I also help you to believe in yourself and to believe in what you do, because that is the most important thing than having the best product in the world, but if you don't believe in it, if you're not using it, if you're not wearing it, if it's not hanging on your walls, it means that you don't have the confidence in your business. So I am inviting you to join my business lounge. The link will be in the description box below. So the 10th strategy I have for you is just to get started. And once you have started, you will feel so much better. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Almost everything worthwhile carries with it some sort of risk, whether it's starting a new business or whether it's leaving home, whether it's getting married or whether it is flying into space. There is a risk. I know you can take measured risk. You have to believe that you will succeed. And if you have not yet started your business, watch my video, How to Conquer Your Fears of Starting a Business, and just get started. Bye.